There are 8 speeches and 3 cross-examination periods in public forum. Remember, a public forum team is made up of 2 debaters. That means you're going to give 2 speeches, participate in a cross-examination, and participate in something called the Grand Crossfire, which we'll explain later. The first kind of speech is a constructive speech. The first 2 speeches in a round are constructives. They are given by the first pro speaker and the first con speaker. These speeches construct arguments presenting the resolution's worthiness, which is what the pro does, or its disadvantages, which is what the con does. Each of these speeches is 4 minutes. These speeches are followed by a crossfire between the 2 debaters that just gave speeches. The speaker from the team that speaks first has the right to ask the first question. Following the first question, the flow of questions is left up to the debaters. Crossfire is a chance to build clash where you defend your arguments and undermine your opponents via question and answer. This period is 3 minutes. The second kind of speech is a rebuttal speech. These are delivered by the second speaker on each team. These are the second pro and con speeches. Both of these debaters have the primary burden of refuting the other team's arguments by analyzing and explaining flaws in the opponent's position. They also have to respond to attacks made against their own case. These speeches are also 4 minutes. These 2 speeches are followed by another 3-minute crossfire period involving the second speakers, and it follows the form and style of the first. The third kind of speech is a summary speech. The first speakers on each team deliver these. The key in this speech is addressing the major disagreements between both sides and focus the debate on arguments your team is winning, while also refuting the main arguments you are losing. These speeches are 3 minutes. What follows the summary speeches is called the Grand Crossfire, and all 4 debaters participate. The first question is asked to the team that just ended its summary by the other team. This period is 3 minutes, and a bit more intense than the previous crossfires since there are 4 participants. We will review optimal Grand Crossfire strategy in a future video. The fourth and final kind of speech is the final focus speech. These are 2-minute speeches, so they come down to picking a particular strategy and executing it. There's not enough time to do everything. A useful exercise to do is to ask, if I were judging this debate, what issues would I be thinking about voting on? And let that guide your speech. More on final focus in a later video. The second speaker from each side gives one of these speeches. Let's put all of that together in an outline. The last element of a debate is the preparation time. Each side gets 3 minutes to use in between their speeches to prepare what they are going to say. In future videos, we will dive more into the specifics of each speech, crafting arguments, and strategic options to execute in each speech. See you there.